What's up, people? We're going back to another wonderful music decade for the top 10 songs of 1995. That is, if my contacts allow me to. This is a pretty diverse top 10, too. We have rap, we have R&B, we have dance pop or high energy, and we even have a song that's labeled Baroque pop. Any of you that ever took a music class in school know that Baroque is a classical genre of music. Or at least you should have been paying attention and not napping through it. Hey, don't judge me for judging classical. It was never a favorite of mine. We also have one group that holds both the third and second spots in this countdown. I've talked about our first song in a previous video, but I forget which one. There are actually a couple of songs in this top 10 that I've talked about before. Nothing I can do about it because these spots are carved in stone by Billboard and weren't my choice. This song was number 1 for 7 weeks, and it's one of the biggest hip-hop party anthems ever. This was technically Def Jam Records' first R&B release, although it's not a typical R&B song to me because it blends a few different styles, and it's mostly New Jack Swing. Before this song, it was all hip-hop and rap mixed with rock elements for Def Jam. The number 10 song of 1995 is This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shop cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it.
Up next is a song from an R&B princess from the mid to late 90s. She had 3 number 1 singles on the Hot 100 off of her second studio album called The Boy Is Mine. You all know that song and her other half for it, Brandy. You should definitely know who I'm talking about now. This single started it all and was on her debut studio album called Miss Thang. Music critic Steve Baltin from Cashapp gave the song a backhanded compliment, saying that there's very little attitude on this highly warm and accessible track. Technically, this is not an overly impressive single, but that doesn't matter as most listeners aren't seeking virtuosity, especially this time of year. With the weather getting warmer, these are the songs fans want, and Monica has delivered with the first hit of the summer of 1995. The number 9 song of 1995 is Don't Take It Personal, Just One of Them Days by Monica. Number 8 on the countdown is from a legend of pop music. This song went away from her usual upbeat dance pop style that made her popular, switching it up for a pop ballad. It was co-written with fellow music legend Kenneth Babyface Edmonds before he was getting disrespected on Grammy Award show interviews. It went to number 1 in the US, but the Brits didn't quite like it as much because it only went to number 16 in the UK after this artist had 31 consecutive top 10 hits there, which is insane. It was even described by some as being a relative failure in the UK. Well, I, for one, would love to have a song be a number 16 relative failure. I aim high. The number 8 song of 1995 is Take a Bow by Madonna.
Take a bow, the night is over, this masquerade is getting older. Lights are low, the curtain is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
So I mentioned one of the music princesses of the mid to late 90s, but I would call this artist one of the music queens of the 90s with a capital Q. She's actually one of the music queens of all time. Rolling Stone ranked her as the 5th greatest singer of all time in their revised 2023 list, and I had some things to say about that list, so check it out. Actually, I forget if it was this video or this video. Watch them both. It's only like 30 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back. Live a little. This song was her 9th #1 single. 5 of her first 6 singles were #1, and she ultimately wound up with 19 #1 singles. The number 7 song of 1995 is Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Up next is a fun club song that spent 11 weeks at number 3 on the Hot 100, which set a record that still stands today. The song is about a woman meeting an anonymous guy in her dreams every night, and the part of the song with the man rapping is the guy in her dream telling her what she wants to hear, but when the woman awakes, the man disappears. Part of the rap has the man saying, "I am your lover, your brother. Hey sister, let me cover your body with my love." Was it a dream or was it her childhood? Better go speak to a therapist about that one. The number 6 song of 1995 is Another Night by Real McCoy.
In the night, in my dreams, I'm in love with you. 'Cause you talk to me like lovers do. I feel joy, I feel pain, 'cause it's still the same. When the night is gone, I'll be alone. Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love that seems to be true. Another night, another dream, but always you. In the night I dream of love so true.
Just another night, another dream, another vision of love with me. I'm here to set you free. I am your lover, your brother. Hey sister, let me cover your body with my love. Is with my love and just another.
So number 5 is a great song with great vocals and a great subdued vibe, but it can be seen to be pretty dramatic and simpish. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis co-wrote and co-produced this song, and Jimmy Jam said that this group is incredibly talented and that they sing what they call begging songs really well. They heard their album and noticed there weren't any begging songs on it and thought that this would be the perfect song for them. Well, it spent 6 weeks at number 1. The number 5 song of 1995 is On Bended Knee by Boyz II Men.
Darling, I can't explain. Where do we lose our way? Girl, it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Can we go back to the days that love was strong? Can you tell me how a perfect love goes wrong? Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh God, give me no reason. I'm down on bending knee.
If you watched the most recent Super Bowl 59 in February of 2025, then you heard this song in one of the commercials with the very popular aquatic mammal artist from the 90s. Not only was he famous for a couple of other songs, but this one was in the blockbuster movie Batman Forever that had a box office of more than $336 million. This was before Marvel came around churning out billion-dollar box offices, but it was still good enough to be in the top 10. The artist was sitting on the song for 7 years since 1988 before it finally got released, and it was good enough to climb all the way to be the number 4 song of the year. The number 4 song of 1995 is Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a lot, and the light that you shine can't be seen? I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
These next 2 songs are from the same group and were on an album that stood on the Billboard 200 for over 2 years. It was certified 12 times platinum, which made them the first girl group in history to be awarded diamond status. The album has ultimately sold over 15 million units worldwide, and although sales has slowed down, I'm pretty sure people are still buying it. They're one of the hottest girl groups of the 90s and will always be in the conversation of being one of the most influential rap and hip-hop groups ever, especially for young girls. The number 3 song of 1995 is Creep by TLC from the album Crazy Sexy Cool. So obviously, the number 2 song is also from TLC, and it was also obviously on the album Crazy Sexy Cool, and obviously it also went platinum just like the previous song Creep. This song, however, sold over 800,000 more units worldwide. This song seems to have had more impact because it's an inspirational song for young people, focusing on being cautious about following a reckless path that can end up really badly for your future. The song has a long list of accolades, being on numerous different lists of the best songs of all time, and Lisa Left Eye Lopez's lyrics from her rap from the song were engraved on her casket after she died in a car accident in 2002. The number 2 song of 1995 is Waterfalls by TLC.
Lonely mother gazing out of the window, staring at a sun that she just can't touch. If at any time he's in the jam, she'll be by his side, but he doesn't realize he hurts her so much. But all the praying just ain't helping at all, 'cause he can't seem to keep himself out of trouble.
Our number one song was so popular in 1995 that the ultimate music honor was bestowed upon it. Weird Al Yankovic wrote a parody about it. Check out the videos that I did on Weird Al songs here. Don't tell that to the artist of this song, though, because he was not happy when Weird Al wrote a parody about it. This song is a rap rework of another well-known song from music legend Stevie Wonder, although it was never a single, which means it was never on the Billboard charts, but it's still among his most loved songs from his fans. This song won the Grammy in 1995 for Best Rap Solo Performance, and it was also the first hardcore rap song to hit number 1 in the UK. The number 1 song of 1995 is Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio featuring LV.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of the night living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most of the night living in a gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise.
Alright, those are the top 10 songs of 1995. Let me know which ones are your favorites down below. They're all good, memorable songs, but I'd have to say that if I had to pick one, then it would be Kiss from a Rose by Seal. It's not because of the commercial either, so it's not a recency thing. I'm also not into classical or Baroque music either, which is a subgenre of classical. Maybe incorporating it into pop music is what makes it stand out for me. Maybe it's just the dynamics with the lows and highs. Anyway, that's the top 10 songs of 1995. I'll see you next week with the new video.